again. Forex Mondays. We're gonna be analyzing US30 today. So today there's a great tip I wanna share to you guys. I want to show you how do you break down a confusing market. Because honestly, sometimes the market can get confusing in a way that you don't know whether it's gonna buy or sell, which direction is long term, which one is short term. So you have to know these things. You have to apply them each and every time you analyze. Because sometimes the market can be confusing and sometimes it can be straightforward. As you can see, the trend is moving in a certain direction. It's simpler that way. But once these indices are consolidating, you have to be more careful. So this is what we're gonna be doing today. Tune in and let's go now. So firstly, we're gonna use the same approach that we use definitely on most of our videos. Like we start from the weekly or the daily. So let's start it from the weekly. Let's see what's happening on the weekly time frame. Okay, yeah, that zone is already there. We're gonna start by spotting our three zones. That's major. You don't cheat the process. That's how you start. You'll notice how important it is when you start analyzing yourself, and it makes you see the market in a different way. So there's no cheating the process. This is how we start each and every day if you want to start a new week on a fresh start. So this is our lowest and this is our highest. It was already plugged in there. That's our highest zone. And then we have our mid zone. As you can see now, just by drawing these lines, there's a lot you can expect, like going down. There's a lot of ideas that you can build up just by drawing these three lines rather than using trend lines. Like I don't prefer using trend lines on the higher time frame because things that just get messy and stuff, because when you go down there you might miss entries or you blow your account first and then the market goes in your direction. So just avoid using trend lines on your bigger time frame. You're gonna use them on your smaller time frames. So this is what we have now. As you can see, the market passed our mid zone, which was our previous support. It was support turning into resistance. So for us, we don't use the term support and resistance. We use zones to make it simpler for everyone to understand what we're talking about. So we have broken our mid zone, which is this one. We broke it to the downside on Friday, and now we are going above it. Basically, we are above it. We are above our mid zone. We've broken it. So there's a concept that people use, like liquidity grab. I'm sure if you're trading smart money or you have learned about smart money, you know this kind of terms. So I don't usually use that, but just for more educational purpose, I might just say it now that there's something called liquidity grab. So as you can see right here, when we broke, we came right here and grabbed liquidity to the downside. And then now, and when we grabbed it, we broke our mid zone. So now we going up and we broke our mid zone to the upside. So this tells you a lot of things. So, but don't worry about the liquidity grab stuff. I was just adding more information. If you're trading smart money or something like that, I don't trade smart money. I only trade price action. Just that I know a lot of information. So when I see it, I get to apply it sometimes, just for further confirmations. So we can go to the daily time frame now. Our bias is a buy right now. I've taken my bias, it's a buy. Since we're breaking above our mid zone. So as you can see now, we were from a double bottom here at the downside. We're from a double bottom. So a double bottom is a very, very strong strong structure, especially when you see it in the bigger time frame. Just know that a bigger movement is on the way, and you need to get your analysis right so that you can get proper entries to enter that move. So a double bottom, yeah, it's a very, very strong structure. If you wanna go deep into double bottoms, you can tell me on the comment sections, and then I will give you tips on how to trade various double bottoms and which time frames are more consistent, and how can you enter your trades and exit your trades. So okay, further notice, let's continue with the analysis. As you can see now, we had a double bottom here, down here, and the market pushed up. It pushed up and came right here. A lot of people are confused right now that where is the market going? What's happening? Because this seems like a consolidation. Okay, so there's nothing much you can do here. You can just go on the 4 hour. 4 hour just for more confirmation and to adjust our levels. So as you can see now, let's readjust our mid level. Since we settled it on the weekly and there are weak rejections and candle closes, so when you go deeper, you need to just readjust it to the market structure that was respected. So here it is. As you can see, we broke up on our mid zone. We broke out, we came here, and now we came back to retest our mid zone. We came back to retest our mid zone right here. So I told you that just from those zones on the weekly, you can get your directional bias and also get proper entries when you go deeper without using trend lines and stuff on the higher time frame. So basically the entry was supposed to be right here when we got this retest. We're supposed to enter our buys. But for now, since we're analyzing and the movement has happened, which means we have to get another way on how we're gonna enter this market since this move has gone. I don't like entering trades while they have started like the bigger movement that I was supposed to be in. So for proper movements, we need to wait. So this is what we're gonna do. As you can see that the market is expected to come to this level right here where it's consolidating, because this is the consolidation range. Like these two gray lines are our consolidation ranges where the market is consolidating. It gave us a double bottom, and now it gave us a double top. That's why when I started, I said this is a confusing market. So you need to know how to approach this market. So this is it. This is a double top. You can see that, and on a double top, we expect the market to drop down here again, as it did here. But this is how you approach a market like this. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna wait for the market. Since we have our bias is a buy. It's a buy. We're still sticking to our bias. We're gonna wait for the market to break out of here, to break out of this range bound or range layer, and then it retests right here. Once you get a retest and confirmation candles, I'm sure most of you know confirmation candlesticks. If you don't, maybe I'll include something on the description, maybe a book or PDF, or I might do a certain video based on candlestick confirmations. It's gonna be a short video because I don't use a bunch of candlestick confirmation. There's only a few that I've selected and they work properly for me, so I can share that with you guys. I don't mind doing that. You'll just tell me on the comment section. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait for the market to retest right here, and then this is gonna be our take profit right there. But I feel like the market is still gonna go further up. Just that we trade what we see And since I'm a day trader, I'm not gonna be expecting the market to like saying it's coming here and hold and hold and hold. Now I'm gonna take this move and then I go out of the market, and then I'm gonna reanalyze again after that move has happened, and then enter another trade on that particular day. So this is what we're expecting for the market to do. uh, I want my long position. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, there we go. So this is what we have. You place your stop loss just below the level. Okay, let me bring this thing down. Yeah, there we go. This is gonna be our trade that we're gonna be waiting for. Patience is key, guys, on the market. You don't have to force trades, you don't have to force anything. Just wait for your trading setup to come through, and then you enter, you make cash, you leave. You reanalyze the same way, you make cash, you leave. Like, don't be greedy when it comes to the market, guys, and don't be too confident about a setup. Just be normal, like fund the money you are willing to lose and wait for your setup. That's the key. Wait for your setup. That's the best tip I can give, a psychological tip. Like, be patient when it comes to trading, guys. So I want to give you another scenario. If the market doesn't break right here, and then it comes right here, and then it starts dropping. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. The market can do that. You don't have to be mad about it that I've waited so long for this setup. The market didn't break. I'm just gonna enter anything. Now you have to be patient and don't be mad about a setup not happening the way you anticipated. So if the market comes here, this is the second scenario. If the market comes here and then it's breaking this level of ours, which is our mid zone, which means we're gonna wait for the same thing, but now we're gonna sell the market since it's gonna be breaking our mid zone below. We're gonna wait for the market to break this mid zone, and then it retests, and then we go to the downside, and then we go to the downside with the market. That's what we're gonna wait for if the market doesn't do what we anticipated for our buys. Because as you can see right here, this is what happened previously. The market broke out here, and then it retested right here, and then it sold straight to the TP that we're gonna have on this trade. If it sells straight to here, that's gonna be our TP. So we can anticipate also the same thing if the market doesn't break on the top side. So that's the tip I wanted to give you guys. Sometimes don't force a trade, and don't beat yourself up for that trade not occurring, because you know there are fundamentals which are driving the market. We're only analyzing on a technical perspective. So if it takes the opposite direction, we follow what the market is giving us with the same strategy, with the same approach. So good luck, guys. As you know, like, this thing is gonna play out. One of the two is gonna play out. So that we're gonna be buying or selling. That's the tricky part that you have to learn, that conditions can change on the market. You don't have to stick to one direction, because you don't control the market overall. So guys, yeah, a signal is gonna be sent on my group, and then I'll give you updates on YouTube on how the market went, which direction did it take, how much did you make, how much risk to reward was it, and all those things. So for now, let me leave you guys. Let have a profitable week, and let this be a good week to all of you guys. Thank you. I'm out.